Hello, welcome to Rewrite Your Reality Worries. I am your host, and today a couple of people actually asked me consecutively, synchronistically, can I manifest something while feeling sad, or how do I manifest something while feeling sad, and what do I do with these feelings? Help. So basically, I'm using the word sad as a way to just make an acronym out of suffering, anxiety, and depression. Sadness. That's what we feel. The only true face of reality is actually love. So this is how it goes. Sadness is actually the illusion of I am not. No matter what you are feeling, with those feelings of sadness, regret, sorrow, suffering, anxiety, and depression, and fear and guilt, it is basically your story of I am not. Because that's what we do with those stories, right? Suffering, something happened to me, I am the small version of myself. Anxiety, something could happen to me, I am vulnerable. Depression, something has happened to me and I am powerless and I was powerless to do anything about it. Those are the stories of I am not, because each of the stories is referring to another version of yourself that you prefer to be and you believe because you experience these other ones that you can't or aren't those other versions of reality, but simply they do exist. So it's only ever I am exists. So I am experiencing sadness and I am experiencing happiness. Both exist. The one doesn't cancel out the other and the other doesn't prevent the one. They just coexist. They are experiences of reality. All stories exist. Which just because you go to the romantic section and comedy section in a book store or a movie store or the movie category, it doesn't make horror and drama and whatever else stop existing. They all just coexist, right? So different masks, same actor, same illusion of I am not. And we believe because we're happy. We believe because we're thrilled. We believe because we're joyful. I am. Neither are actually true. You are I am regardless of feeling happy, regardless of feeling sad, regardless of experiencing any one thing. You are I am awareness regardless of what you are feeling. That is the only way that works. That is actually the only way that works. Is that you are the true face of love as I am, no matter what you are feeling. I am not doesn't exist outside of your choosing to experience it. And even then, you aren't experiencing something that fundamentally exists. You are experiencing an experience that refers to this idea that doesn't actually exist. Because it only lives if you give it a story, a face, and that face is ever changing, so you keep believing in that story like it's a different one, but it's the same thing, right? In my Father's house are many mansions. Jesus said, in my Father's house there are many mansions, right? The mansion is the complete fulfilled life that you can live. His house is full of those complete lives that you can live. Each state of that room is something that you can experience. One room is sadness, one room is anxiety, one room is depression, one room is joy, one room is the perceived experience of knowing yourself as fulfilled, knowing yourself as love. You are not just the room, you're not just in the room, you are the entire kingdom and choosing which room that you now wish to inhabit. You are awareness itself, walking the halls of said mansion. Here's the thing. That's where you are. Well, the people who ask the question are experiencing themselves over and over again in that. A singular house of sadness. There are infinite number of these. They don't matter. Because you believe that from here, you need to get here now, and then from here you can manifest easier. But what's really going on here? You believe that it's easier to manifest from here. You believe that I need to be happy to manifest. You believe that love is this feeling of happiness that manifests your life. It's not. The feeling that manifests your entire life is manifesting both of these equally. They don't do anything different from one another. They are equal experiences. You don't like this one, you're not supposed to, right? You like this one, you're supposed to, but that's the point, right? You are experiencing knowing. You are knowing sadness, you are knowing love. Say, but I don't want to know sadness anymore. Right? Know that it's only a story. That doesn't affect you. Not that you won't feel it, you're supposed to feel, right? You're not supposed to only be here and be bliss out of your mind. Source is bliss out of its mind because it's not a mind, it's just bliss in and of itself. It's knowing, it's love. You are here as source, as a representative of source, as source, as God's highest representative of itself, God itself, to experience everything that you can experience. But it's your choice as to what physical life that you now choose to live. Do you believe in these things telling you that you are not? And you believe that these happy moments tell you that I am, continuously flipping back between them? Or do you believe that I am? Why can't you see that? Because it's not there. Anyway, right? So frame of sadness, infinitely, love, bliss, happiness, whatever. Frame, all existing. All of these do nothing but point you back to who you really are. The thing that contains everything. You are that. So every time you want to go here and then manifest from here into more, what you are actually doing is going here and then going there and then trying to go back. But you are telling source that I'm not here yet, I'm still stuck here, help me. So you're trying to get here to manifest, thinking that this manifests, thinking that little guy there that you are manifesting anything. He doesn't. This is you, this circle. This big circle that everything exists in with the big words, I am. That's you. That lens, look at your 3D world. Look at your 3D world right now and perceive that you are seeing your physical body, you are seeing your physical thoughts, you are seeing yourself talk or not talk, you are seeing your thoughts and your feelings, you are seeing the 3D world move around, you are seeing everything as this massive perceived circular beingness. I say circular so we can all be on the same page as what we are seeing. But you are seeing it as that viewpoint, the lens, like in yesterday's video. No matter how big 3D world becomes, it fits in your lens. Because the lens is infinite. The lens is infinite big. How many stars fit in your lens? How many buildings fit in your awareness? How much fits into your own awareness? How much stuff fits into your awareness? Infinity. Why? Because only infinity can contain infinity. So what must that make you? Infinity. And then you get things like, oh no, but you don't remember everything. No, your physical self doesn't remember jack. Right? Your physical self doesn't do anything. It's you as awareness that is remembering itself as source. It's you as source remembering the answer to this question that you created. Or not remembering it. Whichever one, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, you are choosing. The ever-changing faces of sad, suffering, anxiety, depression must keep on changing itself. You are the one changing that story, right? You are the one giving each feeling of I am not a different word, thinking that it's a different story. You are the one doing it. There's nothing else doing it. Today, it's grief, different mask. Tomorrow, it's fear. Oh, fear mask. Next day is despair, suffering, anxiety, guilt, sorrow, regret. Different mask, but it's the same smoke and mirrors of illusion that is wearing it today or tomorrow or whenever. But love never changes its mask. Love is the thing that is seeing it. Love is the seeing. Love is the perception. Love is the awareness of everything. Love is the mountain that it is seeing. Love is seeing it. Love is knowing that it's everything. Love is everything. True evil, people like to spout this stupid phrase, doesn't actually exist. For the very simple reason, love is the only thing that exists. It even contains the stories of what we call evil. Yeah, sure. Love is the only thing that contains everything. God is the only thing that exists. Somehow, right, true evil will not have any room for any love. It can't. But true love will have room for everything, even evil. Right? Even the experience that we've all experienced some sort of unpleasantness in our lives, right? People experience this all the time. It's happening infinitely all the time, right? But who are you? Who do you know yourself as? And that's the point. Who do you know yourself as? Love. You are that love. You are that lens of love, right? Love is I am. Love is eternal. Love is unshifting. Love is the truth of your very being. Love is your awareness that has been constant to the very moment you became and were and are consciousness, which is eternally, right? But I mean, like when you came into your 3D awareness that, oh, I'm awake, you were that consciousness, love, lens, ever never changing eternally. You don't even remember where you came from. You just, oh, I'm on now. That's it. Right? You were backstage, and then one minute you were front and center. You don't even remember being backstage anymore, but you know at some point you will. At one point you'll be backstage, and then you'll be in another stage, and another one, and another one. This infinitely going on and on because it's all just happening now, right? So, shift of awareness. When you feel that anxiety, that sadness, that depression, don't hide, don't resist. Somebody else asked me that, right? They broke up with a specific person. How do I manage this? You don't manage it. Just feel it to the end. Every single time it pops up, stop holding it back, right? Let it be there. Let the experience be there, and then observe that, hey, this is all just happening within me, and it gets smaller and smaller and smaller. As you stop resisting it, its energy dies on its own because it can't live without you. You are the only power in the universe, as the universe, right? So from that place, now that I am love, that I am everything, no matter what I am feeling, enter the mansion you prefer. You are your father's house. You are the mansions. Enter which one you prefer. See yourself flourishing. See yourself loved, whole, free. And you can be silly about this, right? Say, can I manifest while having a headache? You manifested the headache. Right? You're manifesting everything. You're manifesting everything in every single moment. When we talk about manifesting in that sense, you're talking about something specific. Imagine that specific thing. Poof, there, done. It's manifested because you brought it from the unseen to the seen. You set the intention that this is what I want to experience. This is who I assume my physical experience is. Even though I feel like that building doubt that it's going to happen, that I must do something else to trigger this to happen, none of that stuff matters, right? I brought this to the unseen because I'm choosing a physical experience where this is all real for me, regardless of how I feel about it, regardless of the guilt, regardless of whether it happens or not, regardless of whatever. I'm choosing my ideal as this because I'm choosing to see myself as the source of this and the source of myself feeling the doubt and the source of myself as everything. That's how you manifest while feeling sad. By knowing it doesn't actually matter. I could have just said that, but you needed the whole other thing to get back to that point by just knowing. Now you know why it doesn't matter. And that's really what you wanted to know. Why doesn't it matter when I feel sad? Why do I feel better and things manifest faster when I feel happy? Because you just said that. Because you believed that. Not because you said it, sorry. Because you believed that story. When I am sad, it's slow. When I am happy, it's faster. Because you believe that. So stop believing all that. So, sadness changes its mask, anxiety changes its mask, depression changes its mask, but the truth never changes. That only face that actually does not shift is the true face of you, which is love, because you are that awareness, right? Love does not need to disguise itself. Love does not need to pretend. Love is simply itself. And that love is you, right? That I am behind every single story is the thing that is lighting up everything that you desire to be, do, and have right now. So no matter what that story is, it is something within you. If you feel guilty, if you feel doubtful, if you feel fear, it is nothing more than that old paradigm thinking that you are supposed to be fixated on your chosen outcome, feel happy and experience it. It's not true. It can't be true. You are God. Whatever you desire, feel it fully within you, and then let it go to your higher self. I am your host. This is Rewrite Your Reality with said host. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the lovely comments in the past few days, truly. Thank you for the questions as well. You know, every time you ask a question like this, it brings awareness to new forms. I say new. It brings awareness to these. It brings awareness to the ways that we can now see and level up our own awareness of how we see and perceive reality, right? I was almost going to say new there, but it's not new. Source always had it. We just became aware of it. So when you ask these questions, we are becoming aware of what was already there in a fascinating, fun, new way, right? And that's why I love those questions, because you get to expand and experience. So this is, I am not has many faces, but they don't exist. The only true face is love. And that's the one face you can't actually see. You are being it. See, even that. TikTok page if you want to join that and check out other forms of content there, growing community, Facebook page as well, another growing community that are there. A lot of people checking out what's there. You can ask questions, you can post questions, you can post answers, you can post whatever you like for reality creation. My email is in the description box below. You can get a hold of me with that. That being said, much love, much light, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.